Hi, everyone, and welcome back to English Podcast Zone. I'm your host, Sophia, and today we are talking about something almost every English learner feels at some point. A big question. Why do I feel shy speaking English? If you feel shy, nervous, scared, or embarrassed when speaking English, trust me, you are not alone. Every learner, even the confident ones, has felt this. Today, I want to talk to you directly, as if we're friends having a conversation. I want you to understand why this happens and how you can change it. So sit back, relax, and let's talk. First, I want you to know something simple but powerful. Feeling shy does not mean you are bad at English. It means you care. People feel shy because they don't want to make mistakes. They want to look smart, confident, and perfect. But language learning is never perfect. It's messy, slow, funny, embarrassing, and beautiful. Mistakes are not the problem. Silence is the problem. When you feel shy, your brain is trying to protect you. It says things like, what if I say it wrong? What if they laugh? What if they don't understand me? What if I sound strange? What if I forget the words? These thoughts create fear. Fear creates shyness. Shyness creates silence. And silence stops your progress. Let me tell you something from my own experience teaching English. I've worked with hundreds of students, and the students who improved fastest were not the smartest, not the most talented, and not the ones with the best vocabulary. They were the ones who were not afraid to speak badly. They said things like, I say wrong? No problem. You understand me? I try again. They practiced even when they sounded funny. They practiced even when they made mistakes every minute. They practiced even when they were nervous, but they still spoke. That is courage. Courage brings confidence. Confidence brings fluency. Now, let's talk about the three biggest reasons people feel shy speaking English. Reason number one, you think people are judging your mistakes. But here's the truth. English speakers don't care about your grammar. They care about communication, your ideas, your personality, your message. Your mistakes don't bother them. Your silence does. Reason number two, you compare yourself to people who speak better. Comparison is dangerous. It makes you forget your progress and only see your weaknesses. You don't need to speak like a native. You just need to speak better than yesterday. Reason number three, you don't practice enough, so speaking feels scary. Anything you don't practice becomes a fear. If you avoid speaking, speaking becomes bigger and scarier in your mind. But the moment you speak just a few sentences, the fear becomes smaller. Let's do a small mindset shift together. I want you to say this right now, quietly or out loud. I am allowed to make mistakes. I am learning. I am improving. Speaking is practice, not performance. This is important. Don't try to speak perfectly. Try to speak bravely. Now, let's talk about what you can do to stop feeling shy. Here are simple, practical things you can do daily. Speak one small sentence every day, not a long conversation, just one sentence. Today I feel happy. I'm going to work. I'm cooking lunch. This trains your brain to speak without fear. Shadow English speakers. Shadowing means you listen and repeat at the same time. You don't think, you copy. It reduces shyness because your brain stops judging itself. Record your voice. Talk for 1 minute every day. At first, you may hate it, but after a few days, you will see progress. This builds confidence fast. Talk to yourself. Speak in English while walking, eating, or cooking. Talk about what you see, what you want, or what you feel. You are your safest practice partner. Focus on communication, not perfection. Instead of searching for perfect grammar, try to express your idea with the words you already know. Communication first, grammar later. Celebrate small wins. If you speak 3 sentences today, that's a win. If you understood one phrase you didn't understand before, that's a win. Celebrate every little step. Let's imagine something for a moment. Imagine it's 1 year from today. Imagine you practiced a little bit every day. Imagine you weren't shy. You spoke even when it was hard. Imagine your English now. How would it feel? You would speak with confidence. Your pronunciation would be clear. Your sentences would flow. English would feel natural. This future of you is real. It starts with one decision. Don't let shyness stop you. Before we finish today's episode, I want to give you a simple challenge. Today, yes, today, speak one sentence in English to someone. Just one. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for perfect grammar. Just say one sentence. If you do that, you are already winning. Thank you so much for listening today. I hope this conversation helped you understand your fear, and I hope it gives you courage to speak English with confidence. Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be brave. I'm Sophia, and this is English Podcast Zone. See you in the next episode.